Hello everyone, welcome back to our channel Tally Learning Zone. My name is Atul. So today we came up with multi-currency, how we can do the configuration of the multi-currency. The most of you maybe are dealing in the multiple currencies, euro, INR, dollar. So mostly if the person is doing the import work, export import, then mostly they are using the multi currency or maybe in the some other business as well. So today we came up that how you can do the multiple multi currency, how you can use the particular feature in the Teleprime. So we'll show you that how we can do the setup of the forest gain and loss which you are getting due to the rate fluctuation. So without further delay, I'll take you to the product. So here I have already created the company. So first of all, we'll set up the currency that we'll create that multiple currencies. So here I have already created the few currencies which you can see that the dollar or AED. So it's very simple that you can create the currency. If you are not getting this currency symbol, so go to the master and then create, and here you can see the currency. If you are not getting this particular option, just click show more. Once you will click show more, click show inactive. Okay, so here you can see, and this one you can create like currency, and here just provide the symbol like AED or INR or euro, the symbol you can provide, and then save it. The formal name you can provide that okay, this is the dollar or this is the rupees. So this particular and ISO that okay, USD you can provide for the dollar and save. Now once you provide, if we have the rate of exchange, okay, this is the fixed rate of exchange I'm providing. So like for the dollar 3.675. So this is normal, the common standard rate is there. If you want to mention the standard rate, you can mention in the rate of exchange, you can provide applicable from this particular date, and you can provide that this is the standard rate and then save it. So this will, whenever you will record the transaction, this particular rate will come automatically, like purchase and all. So we'll record one purchase and then we'll payment. So the we'll see that how we can do the adjustment for the forex gain and loss and why it will come. Okay. So here you can see that we have to create the voucher, which is payment purchase transaction we have to record. Okay. So purchase transaction you have to record here. So let's see that I'm recording on the 1st June one transaction, which is 123. I'll provide that purchase supply invoice number and date. I'll select the supplier. Okay. Let's see, I'm selecting this supplier, which is belong to India, located in India. I'm importing the goods, and here I'll select one unit, like one goods. Let's see, almond I'm purchasing. So here, if you have the go down you can put, and here the quantity. Okay, let's see, I'm purchasing 10 unit. Okay, and 10 unit I am purchasing 10 cartoons with the rate of, you have to provide the dollar, the symbol you have to mention here first, then mention the amount if you are purchasing in the multi currency. So here I'll provide that okay, purchasing $100 per unit per cartoon. So here you can see the $1,000, and the once you can see the rate of exchange, it is coming automatically the 3.675, the rate of exchange which is reflecting here. Okay, then you can save it. So it's very simple. The rate of exchange also is coming, and now I'll save this particular transaction, and here the bill wise you can select the new reference, save it. Now second date, I'll change the date. I'm making the payment. So first day when I purchased, the rate was different, 3.675. Now whenever I'm making the payment today, rate is getting changed, so it is getting fluctuated. So I'm making the either in cash or either in bank. So here you can provide, you can select the supplier, the same supplier I'm making the payment, and here let's see it was the $1,000. Okay, I'll provide the $1,000. Here rate of exchange, I'll change it because the rate of exchange, it is getting fluctuated. So let's see, this is the 75 per dollar. You can provide the manually, so you can see the amount is getting changed and against which invoice. So I have recorded two different invoice. So I'm recording. So 1st June I record the transaction which was 1080. Now I'll save it. So this amount also I'll record it and save it. Okay. Now I have recorded one purchase, second I have recorded one payment. Now I'll see the forex gain and loss, how it will reflect. Okay, so that you can see the forex gain and loss which will show in the balance sheet. So here you can see, so this is the forex gain and loss which is reflecting in the balance sheet. If you want the ledger report also, you can check, go to display mode report, account book, ledger, select the supplier. So once you will select the supplier, supplier also will show the forex gain and loss for the particular report. Okay, now main thing that we have to do the adjustment, because now it is showing in the balance sheet. I want to transfer this particular amount to the profit and loss account because I don't want to keep. So this is totally wrong, that I need to transfer it. So I need to record one adjustment transaction. So here just go to the voucher and it's very simple. Go to the journal. Okay, select the journal and here it's very simple. Just in one click, just click change mode and select use for forex gain and loss adjustment. So you can see that the screen has been changed and here you can select, you need to create one ledger which is forex gain and loss under indirect expenses. So forex gain and loss, you can see that I have created under indirect expenses. Now only those ledger will reflect here in which you have the forex gain and loss, the transaction which you have already recorded. So I'll select the supplier. You can see it is showing the 75 I need to adjust. So this amount you can select it. You don't need to do anything. You just need to select and save. Okay, now we'll see the balance sheet. So you can see that amount is not reflecting here. But if I'll see the profit and loss account, if I'll go to indirect expenses, here I can see the forex gain and loss. This is showing the previous amount as well because I have recorded 75 and the previously one more transaction. So that's why the amount is getting increased. Okay. So this is very simple that you can do the forex gain and loss adjustment. You can create n number of currencies and you can do the adjustment by yourself. Okay, so it's very simple. If you have any query, please revert us or send a mail to the learntallyue@gmail.com, or you can post a question in the chat box panel in the YouTube. Okay, you can do the follow up, subscribe our channel for upcoming videos, or if you want to learn new things, that okay, I want to learn this particular topic specifically, then you can suggest us so we can come up in the upcoming uh, sessions. Till then, thank you so much and have a great day.